And then Kris Statlander wrestled Willow Nightingale. And even though, again, Stokely appears and disappears and has different things going on. He can talk, and if you had something for him to do, he could do something. But with Statlander, they're trying. She looks great. She's got the size, and she has a look now, and they don't introduce her from Neptune or Uranus or wherever the she was before. But
the Andromeda Galaxy.
There you go. That's where they never got in Lost in Space. They were on their way. They never got there. Or no, it was Alpha Centauri.
In Suffolk County.
Suffolk County is where Alpha Centauri is?
No, the Andromeda Galaxy, apparently.
Oh. Well, I knew Suffolk County was big, but I didn't realize it was that big. Did you see the entrance they did for Statlander? They're trying to do something in their own quaint way. They had the blue lighting effect, and she's backlit, and she's coming out, and you see the silhouette, right? And the only thing is, they ain't figured it out. That's all you saw all the way to the ring. Can you imagine if this was the WWE, and what's the new guy's name? Fitting.
Oh, Lee Fitting.
Lee Fitting. He's very fitting. Talking about.
Yes.
Then they would have the backlight and the silhouette and the blue shading, and she would come toward the camera, and then the handheld would push in on a close-up of her, and then they would either throw a spot or throw a light, or she would step onto a mark or whatever, and you could see her fucking face. And she would hit a fucking pose like they've got Jade Cargill doing now in the WWE. It would be... I see they're trying over here, but it ain't Hollywood. It ain't MGM.
And Stokely's not a perfect fit. Like, he has his moments, but it's weird. Not weird, but I don't know. Statlander would maybe be better without him. I guess
there's no origin story because he just shows up with these people. And it's like, well, where did they meet? Or how did they, whatever. He shows up with people, and he shows up with different people, and then blah, blah, blah.
Should they be showing footage on TV of Statlander pinning Jade?
I don't see why not.
Right? I mean, that's what Watts would do back in the day. Be like,
yes.
Hey, look, here's our person defeating their champion. Here it is.
Or Jarrett, or any other territory, over and over. But Tony's too nice for that. He doesn't want anybody to accuse him of actually being a businessman. But yes, if somebody's got a pinfall over a guy or a girl that's featured currently on the other fucking network, if they're show them getting beat like a fucking drum. But anyway, the match, and I like Willow, and she's a very good baby face, very effective. I didn't watch the whole match because, as I said at the top of the program, time was short this week here at the castle. But it's more of what Tony thinks gets people over that doesn't ever do anything for anybody. Statlander hits a 450 splash off the top rope and gets a 2 count. If you can't beat somebody with that when you're that size and you look that good doing it, just don't do it until you're beating them.
Yeah, by the way, it looked great.
Yes.
It looked really good.
It looked really good for Willow to kick out of. And then Stokely hands Statlander a logging chain. Not like the chain you used to wrap around your fist, the old dog choker chain, a goddamn logging chain that's hanging down to her knees as she's holding it all looped up. And then he goes and draws Ref Aubrey, old Aubrey Ed, and Statlander clotheslines Willow with the chain 1, 2, 3. And then Stokely comes in and gives Statlander a chair. And then Statlander, well, you'll never guess what she does then, Brian.
What does she do?
She hit Willow, hit Willow, hit Willow. And then security comes in and Statlander beats up security. All the guys, remember I said they ought to have female security. Then we'd see something. Because then the female security could fight back. And then they all left. So It didn't do anything for Willow besides she kicked out of the 450 and then she got knocked out with a gimmick and beaten and then hit with a chair. And Statlander had to use a logging chain to beat her, but then the chair and the security. So it's more like Statlander's the baby face you were trying to save with a little out after they got fucked instead of the heel that already went over and then beats up security too. I just don't understand the flow of Tony's brain, much like a sewer system for a major American city. The effluvia is coming at you from every direction.
Well, booking notwithstanding, I think I personally hope both women eventually get to WWE, NXT,
yes,
whatever it may be. They're good. It's just, it's AEW.
Yeah.